Hello?
Is this thing on?
It is on. I see a little green light. Are you recording this already? I haven't even adjusted myself yet.
Oh.
Okay.
This is my downward ponytail.
Hey.
I've never had a ponytail.
I could braid it for you.
Yeah.
Want me to?
That would be awesome.
Next week, tune in.
Tune in. Hey, Russ Johns and Marion LaSalle.
Hello.
And we are Future Media Association, and we wanted to do a follow-up podcast number 3.
Mm-hmm. We're having a blast, I'm telling you. Today was awesome. It was a full house. We had to rearrange the furniture to make sure that everybody got in. Wasn't it great?
It was awesome. It was awesome. And what we talked about today was how to utilize SlideShare and Haiku Deck, and then allow those presentations to be posted on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter,
G+,
wherever you want to post
your website,
them.
Your blog.
Yeah, exactly. And it's an easy way to collect a few thoughts. And I've been a fan of Haiku Deck since it first came out on iPad, and now it's a web-based solution and then licensed by SlideShare, and SlideShare.net allows you to actually create a deck or upload a PowerPoint or Keynote or any one of those things.
Do you have any idea what he's talking about?
Just stuff.
Hey,
you have to hang out at Future Media Association and learn about all this stuff.
There you go. I did a survey today. I said, a room full of people, and I said, so who here has ever heard of Haiku Deck? One person raised
which made
hand.
Actually 3, because I have heard it.
Yeah.
I have. So
yeah. So anyway.
Yeah. So
what does Haiku Deck do? I mean, what is it for?
Well, most people are familiar with PowerPoint or Keynote if you're on a Macintosh.
PowerPoint girl here.
I was a master at one point in time. PowerPoint, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I grew up in Microsoft land, so I had to learn PowerPoint.
Oh, you
taught PowerPoint, shared PowerPoint, and it's awesome. It's good. I like it. It's a very powerful program. And I just like Haiku Deck for its simplicity because it's just, I love the images.
Yeah.
You have a couple of words there, and it's like Steve Jobs kind of philosophy where you just have an image up there and then you speak to that image rather than speak to bullet points. So it's not like you're reading. I see these webinars now and it's kind of interesting because they have the text rolling across the bottom of the screen, and they're saying exactly what the text is saying on the screen. And I'm sure that's because, there's some psychology behind it, and I don't know. Yeah,
well, they see the big news crews doing it. All the cool latest TV shows have little things running across the bottom.
Is that why?
That's why. They figure, hey, if they're doing it, it must be really cool. Somebody paid big money for that research, right?
Yeah. That reminds me of the story. Well, that's the way that it's always been done. We've always done it this way.
That's right.
No, sorry. I was always out of the sandbox.
I know. You are always living
little out of the box here. And it served me well.
We like it that way, Russ.
Yeah.
Never go inside the box, okay?
No.
Never.
No. And so Haiku Deck and SlideShare was purchased by LinkedIn. So a lot of the updates, the publishing platform that LinkedIn has developed is pretty powerful.
So when you go into LinkedIn, can you go into SlideShare from there, or do you go into SlideShare separately, even though LinkedIn owns them?
Well,
I don't really get it.
I think the way that, and I'd have to you have to create the SlideShare before you can bring it into LinkedIn.
Same with Haiku Deck, right?
Same with Haiku Deck.
You can create Haiku Decks, but it's not really associated with SlideShare.
Right. SlideShare was just a platform to upload your PowerPoints to.
Okay.
And then they added Haiku Deck so you could actually create something while staying in the SlideShare ecosystem.
It's really they don't talk about that when you log into Haiku Deck or SlideShare or LinkedIn. Or they don't tell you any of this. You have to try to figure it out, or you have to know somebody that knows, right?
Yeah. Knowing somebody's good.
Yeah. I like it that way. Tell me what's happening, Russ.
Yeah. Well, what's happening is that, so instead of having to upload your PowerPoint, say, I don't have Microsoft, or I don't have Keynote, or I don't want to spend the money on that software. And there's a dozen different platforms you can actually use on that. Google makes their slides.
That's
and
right.
So you can actually upload that to SlideShare and then reshare it across, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter.
You don't have to use Haiku Deck.
No, you don't have to use Haiku Deck.
Okay, all right.
I just personally like it, and I wanted to share it because obviously nobody's heard of it.
Obviously.
So, very few people in the room today knew about Haiku Deck.
A room full of people, and nobody really knew.
So
interesting.
Yeah, and I don't make any money on the Haiku Deck. So
I was going to say
it's a free product.
I wonder if they don't have an affiliate program because it's free.
Yeah, I mean, there's no really, and it's a great product. I think they might have. They're probably developing it to the point where they'll have a pro account or something like that. So.
Well, that's what Canva did.
Sure.
Canva has this free area, and
Well, Canva sells images.
Now they sell images, or did they always?
They've always sold images.
All right. Only $1 though, and they're really good images.
Yeah, you can really find a nice image with Canva.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, you can actually use Canva to produce your presentation software to upload to SlideShare or Haiku Deck.
So why would you want to make a SlideShare, PowerPoint? Why would you want to do any of this Haiku Deck stuff? What's the point?
Well, let me tell you, there's a point to it.
I knew there would be.
In business nowadays, I mean, PowerPoint's been around for a long time.
Long time.
Right? So now that you can move PowerPoint into an environment, a platform that will allow you to share that platform, you can reach out and communicate and engage people at a much larger level now. And with social media being more familiar to more people, if you have a SlideShare or a Haiku Deck or a presentation that you can actually put on a business site like LinkedIn, then you can actually reach additional people that you couldn't reach a few years ago.
So it's about getting your message out to the people that want to hear your message, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a presentation, a video is even better, and you can actually upload video, or you could take your presentation like we talked about today. You could take your presentation and use the presentation in screen capture software to create a video. So it gives you the impact of a video with a
That's what I
presentation.
Like to do.
I like to do it as well.
Now, I've been doing it with Camtasia. I've been using PowerPoint with Camtasia. But now that you have taught us how to use Haiku Deck and SlideShare, I'm going to create a whole new image for myself, because it's totally different. It's using images instead of bullet points. And yes, I have in PowerPoint, I use color and there's like swirls and things like that. But Haiku Deck is like really working with images with a strip, usually kind of a transparent strip with just a couple of words to get your point across. The picture really is the point.
Well, it's very hip and cool.
It is. It really is cool. So thanks for sharing that with us today.
So coming up next, what do we have?
Well, tonight we have the late night media Q&A with Russ and Marion. So you can come in and ask us anything or share something. It's really cool. It's every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Central Time. And how do they get a hold of us, Russ?
They get a hold of us. You go to the futuremediaassociation.com, scroll down the homepage, and there's late night media Q&A. Click on the button.
Red box says late night.
And we'll send you a link. Put in your credentials, figure out where we need to send it to.
There you go.
We'll send you the credentials to the late night Q&A, and then you'll get a code for Zoom. Now, if you haven't used Zoom, you can actually use Zoom. Do you have to download Zoom?
It's a really quick, they've improved it. So
Okay.
they do have to click something that says launch, but it takes like 2 seconds. It just launches into it.
An application
Yep.
that opens up and allows us to, we're only going to allow 25 people in the group at any one time.
Mm-hmm. We can
Currently.
see you. You can see us. So make sure you have your nice video camera going and get your cocktail of choice and join us.
Yeah, and it's a great community. We can actually have some really great feedback every week.
Oh, yeah, and we've got challenges going every week. Somebody makes a challenge every week. So video, audio, whatever kind of challenge they come up with.
Yeah, we respond. We create whatever we need to create.
That's right.
And answer your questions.
Red O'Laughlin, okay, he is like the challenge master. Every time we give a challenge, he does way above anybody else. He's still going. Like 30 days later, he's still going. You notice that?
He's still doing the videos every day.
Hey, Red. I know you're watching
this. And
good going, buddy.
Thanks for the Haiku Deck presentation from SlideShare.
Mm-hmm.
Day one, after the class, he ran home,
Yeah.
broke out the computer, and
he did.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of you.
That's taking action on education and learning what to do next.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
Congrats.
So what do we got coming up next? We got late night media Q&A tonight.
Yeah, and then next Tuesday, we're going to do it all over again. Marion is going to be teaching us how to utilize graphics programs that are either free or inexpensive to create your graphics and your images and everything that goes along with that. So it's going to be fantastic to understand some of those platforms, how they fit in your toolbox, and what you can do with them. So,
oh yeah, fun.
She's a pro at it.
I love it.
If you get here soon enough, I think she might have some books left.
Yes, I have a few books left.
She has a book out that explains it, and so get here soon and let's fill up the room and learn a lot and have a great time.
We might have to start cutting it off. I mean, we were full today.
Yeah.
Get in early. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. And, we have updates on the site coming along. We've got some, we're going to be loading up some more videos. We have, I think we're going to try to get some media geeks out on the street, right?
Yes. Isn't that cool? Media geeks on the street. Yep. Going out there, asking the cool questions.
So we got Podcast Movement coming.
Oh, my God. Okay, so Russ and Pay and Joel are doing a class at Podcast Movement in Fort Worth.
It's an all-day workshop.
It's Friday the 31st of July.
Yeah. And
it's in Fort Worth, and it is going to be fantastic. It's all weekend long. Partying, meeting people from all over the world, the top podcasters in the world. I'm so excited. I get to meet some of the stars, some of my, I'm, a big fan of so many of them.
Yeah, Mark Maron's going to be there. He interviewed he had the President of the United States on his podcast.
Wow. Now, how do you get that gig?
I mean, that's podcasting. It's podcasting.
Well, how do you get the president on your podcast? That's what I want to know. That's you might tell the secrets, the sauce.
A little secrets, yeah, sure, yeah.
So who I think we could start having some guests on our podcast. What do you think? What do you think?
I think so.
Would you like to be a guest on our podcast?
Yeah, join us.
Sure.
Shout us. You can Google us. We're available.
We'd love to connect with you in Fort Worth. I'm going to be following him around with microphone and stuff, a volunteer. So connect with us in Fort Worth at Podcast Movement. It's going to be fun. It's going to be informative. And the best part? Okay, besides you having the class, the best part of all the vendors. WordPress is there, Ringer's there, and
Tim,
my God, all these
Kenny
really cool.
Annie from the plugins for WordPress.
Oh,
a whole bunch of great stuff.
Yeah. Wait till you see it.
I love it.
And it was big and bad last year. It's going to be even better this year.
Well, it was awesome last year, so I'm just
so come on down and meet us. Come to Houston for one of our classes where we're every single Tuesday. Meet us online every Tuesday night. Come to Podcast Movement in Fort Worth. Just connect with us. We want to see you.
And if you're shy about typing, just go on our website and do a speak pipe and drop us a voicemail.
There you go.
Let us know what you're looking to learn next. So
excellent.
Thanks for being here.
Hey, thanks, Russ.
Awesome.
Till next
time. You have
time.
a great day. Enjoy the day.
And night.
24/7.
In your